Hey everybody, welcome back to the Build Show Network. Steve Basic here. I'm back down in Columbia, Missouri. What are we talking about today? We're talking about hanging it out there. And what is that? It's a cantilevered deck system. Look at this beauty. Done by Russell Built Steel Fabricators down here in Columbia, Missouri. The general contractor is Jake Bruton, longtime friend of mine. And you can see here, it's a cantilevered deck that comes out. The only two connections are these two 8x8s that are connected to the drop sections of these board form posts, concrete posts here, and everything basically flies out there. If you want to get that stronger explanation, jump back, check out that video where I talk about the building elevation, and you'll be able to understand why we chose to do this deck in this cantilevered situation. But let's jump up topside, because I think there's a couple building science aspects of this that are really important. So I'll see you up on topside. All right, so we're up here topside. Kind of feel like Rocky in the corner of the ring here, but you notice here, we have that cantilevered frame, and yes, for you guys on the Build Show Network, I take my life into my own hands. I drag my 150-pound frame out here to the edge of the cantilever, and I do a little bit of a bounce. Sturdy as can be. You can see that the angles here are pre-drilled. We're going to put our decking down and we'll screw up through those holes into the decking to secure the decking. So basically it's a whole series of blind fasteners. On the upper rail here, we did a 1-inch square tube. We have stainless steel rods, and this is going to get finished with a nice wood handrail here to match the floor decking. Emmett, the steel fabricator, made all of our support bars here and balusters. He did a beautiful job leaving the corner open here, just as I wanted. It still maintains that 4 inches for code. But the real key, the building science key to this deck is right here. You can see here, no part of this deck connects to the house whatsoever. It's fully isolated from connecting to the house. And in building science, we call that a thermal break. Right? So that there's no conductivity of this deck when it gets cold, any of that cold reaching the house, or better yet, the heat in the house coming out through the metal is really the way to say it. So, but there's that thermal break. We'll finish off the wall here, and we'll have one hell of a system. A little side note, you notice this little metal panel in the wall here. That's a Simpson Strong wall. And basically what it is because we have such a wide opening here and we have very little bit of wall to develop any shear strength to keep the house from racking, we have to insert this very thin steel wall inside there. And it's held to the inside, so it's going to be fully insulated on the outside of that wall, but that'll take care of that racking strength. So anyways, let's jump back to the studio. We'll pull out some drawings of this deck system and we'll talk about it a little bit more in detail. See you back there.